I'm sitting here with Ken and Mary Caldwell, I'm saying it right?
Yes.
From Hotesville, Long Island, my hometown. Actually, I grew up there. Ken and Mary have a unique story and situation. We approached them through a cold call. We saw they had a vacant house. I guess I just want to know, in your words, why did you decide to allow us to help you with your situation?
All right, first of all, I had been approached by other companies through the phone, and I always let everything go to voicemail. So I listen first before I pick up. Lou called, and I got about 6, 7 phone calls over a month and a half or so. Every week he called.
6 or 7 phone calls from Lou?
He called once a week. Every week, once a week. And he was, now mind you, this is on, a recording.
Right.
He was polite, he was thorough and concise. And every time I'd listen to him, I'd just shut it off, and I would sit there and say, oh well, he's a nice guy, I wish I could do something with him. And that's what I would do. And after the 7th time, Lou turned around and said one thing extra. Because his spiel was the same every time, which was good, because every time you hear something different. So by the time, let's say maybe after 4 weeks, I got the real whole message in my head.
Right.
So I really knew what he was saying to me.
What was that one thing he said that was different?
The last thing was he said, we can work with any situation. And I was in a situation that I believed no one could work with.
You had previously, for how many years were you trying to sell this property and the bank was stonewalling you where they wouldn't allow you to sell it? How many years was that?
3 years.
So for 3 years, this is not my words, this is their words.
3 years.
For 3 years, they were trying to sell their house and they could not get the bank to agree on a price. So, fast forward a little bit. Lou left you that one message, something sparked and resonated with you.
Right.
And then you did what?
I called Lou back, and he was as genuine as his message sounded.
Very polite individual.
Very polite, very easy to talk to.
Right.
And I said, well, I have a long story. And he said, well, tell me it. And just the way he said it, it was like a friend. I believe that he wanted me to actually tell him the story. I talked for about half an hour. And by the end of it, I'll be honest with you, in my head I was thinking he was going to say, yeah, okay, that's a little bit more than we can do. That's what I was expecting.
Right.
What he said was, we can work with that. And I was like, you can? Just like that. And he said, yeah, Ken, we can work with this. Why don't you come in, we'll meet. And we did. You delivered, yes, your whole crew, all right, delivered on everything that was told to us that was going to be done. Again, I'm going to go right back to it, because it's important to me, politely. Everyone was polite to us. I never felt like...
Everybody on the team?
Everyone on the team.
Good.
Going past that, the process to come in, when we came in, was very simple, very easy. Lou walked us through the entire paperwork trail thing that we had to do.
Right.
Again, it was just very easy. It was painless. Let me put it that way. Completely painless.
Awesome.
So we went, and Lou was very good at explaining everything too. Every page we went through, he explained what we were doing, why we were doing it, what the expected result was going to be. So he did all of that. And as we walked out the door, I said to Mary, if anybody can do this, these guys are going to do this. That's why I said, anybody on this earth can do it. These guys can do this.
So you felt it, right? As soon as you left here, you felt that this was going to happen.
Yes, because, again, even though it's very relaxed and you feel very comfortable, there's a professionalism here that you feel right away. Everyone's here for a reason. And the reason is...
To serve you.
Yes.
To serve
yes,
the clients.
Exactly.
That's why we're here.
You folks are doing the right thing for people in a field that really all we as the customers have seen
right.
is being ripped off.
And I appreciate you guys trusting us. I really do. Thank you so much for trusting us to make this happen. And come Monday, they are going to be debt-free. They're going to have no money that they owe to the bank. They're going to have their debt off their back, and they're going to walk away with their dignity, and they're going to walk away knowing that they can start their lives over financially. And so if there's anybody out there, now this situation is different. We do short sales. We help out a lot of folks out there that are in a short sale situation. But we also buy houses where if you might be in probate, somebody might have passed away, if you have a divorce situation, you might be behind on taxes, whatever your situation is, and that's exactly what Lou said to the Caldwells, whatever your situation is, we can help. Just give us a call. The number's right here, and I know you will not be disappointed. Thanks so much for watching.